This is the EvilleCJ Media and Investigations Network, the realest reporting of all media sources. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this out to your socials and friends. Here now are your hosts. Alrighty, hopefully That thing is working out okay. Whoa! Why'd it do that? Sorry about that. Okay, change you. Come on, screen. And pretty beautiful place here. Really neat. We'll have to take you around. We did get some footage a little bit ago to show the path where Elena was found. I know there's been some discussion about vehicles and all that, so we actually take you down there. So the first time we went there, we got certain footage. Didn't go farther down. We did this time, so I'll be showing you guys that coming soon. We're going to be doing some deep dives now. After this vigil, starting tomorrow, we will be doing some deep dives on this. We're going to be digging into my footage, the daytime footage, the nighttime footage, the ring camera, all the information, the speculation. We're going to be going through it, debunking it, validating it, and discussing it all. So make sure you come join us for that. Very beautiful spot out here. Crowd, we're going to be having a dual camera stream for you. So we're going to be taking you around, just letting you look around a little bit. We got a table there. We'll take you up to the posters and stuff, but as you can see, it's a really beautiful place here. A little lake off to the side, like a restaurant or something. We got a walking trail over there. But really cool. Let me give you let's see what it does if I go sideways. Let's try this. Let's give you... There we go, solo layer. Beneficial about doing dual camera streams. Beautiful, beautiful spot here. Then another look at the crowd. Take you down, show you the little restaurant that they got here. Really beautiful. Hopefully y'all can hear me okay. I apologize if I don't see the comments. It's still pretty sunny out. Actually, we'll get the water in the shot with the other camera here. All right, 1 second. Dual stream technical difficulties here. There we go. Get you both shots there. Looking good. Looking good. You know what? I gotta turn that music down. There we go. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go to my other camera because I know I can read the chat a lot easier. What's up, Veronica? Sorry if I missed anybody. It's really hard to see the comments. See here, give me 1 second. Right, what's up, Veronica, Carol, Marion, Mary, Kip Kitty, Marshawn? Thank you for joining. Really beautiful spot out here. I'm surprised I don't see any boats or kayaks. W15 is out there. Again, we have a dual camera. Show you the beautiful lake here. Little duckies. So they almost had to cancel it due to the storms, but it doesn't look like it's going to rain at all. Now they are going to be letting a dove off at some point here. And everything's supposed to start at 7. So hopefully the threat of storms didn't deter anybody from making a trip out here. Oh, there's a kayak. Oh, by the way, we got our new microphone. EvilleCJ Media Network. This is a really nice spot. Thank God it cooled off too. So there are some Justice for Elena supporters that came up and said they just started following us on some of the shows on the way here, actually, and thanking us for all the work that we've done for Micah too. So shout out to them. Let me know if I'm choppy or if it's just my relay. My relay is cutting in and out, but I don't know if my microphone is actually cutting in and out or if it's just a relay. But we're going to take you up close to the table in a moment here. And we got to talk to the organizer before we went live, but I do have that on footage, so you guys will be able to see the combo. Thanks to her. Appreciate her. Been supporting us as well. Thank you again. Mandy Lynn. Go ahead. Just a scooch. Let's go over here. This microphone's pretty good. Picking up combos are like, well, a little bit. Like 20, 30 feet away. Yeah. How you doing? Oh, no, thank you. Thank them for being here. We're just here to support. I'm thirsty. I'm going to have to get me water. So we'll go take a walk around here in a second. Give you a little visual close-up. We got our main camera in the back, so you can see the fixed view. This camera is going to be a mobile one where we walk around and discuss things. So you guys get two views, and then if at any moment we need to go big screen, we'll go big screen. I need to get some kind of thing that holds like a live chat right here, so I can actually see. Oh, what is it? Oh, that's so neat. No, that's so cool. That's so cool. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Little teeny gift. Oh, Jesus. It's pretty neat. All right, let's go up.
Thank you for putting this together. I know there's remember there's a couple of us that come together, y'all. I made a flyer, took off. It's too beautiful, too smart. That big found where she was. That's why all of us are helping for this girl. Because if it was me, my sister-in-law, or even you, I would hope that somebody's going to come up here and advocate for me. And the most fashion that we can do is light some candles, talk about it, be with each other, and know that we got to look out for each other, men, women, and all. Bottom line, if you see something suspicious, you report it. If you see it, say something. And that's all I have to say.
100%.
Okay. I got Oscar like Lena, everything got area they are for legacy, one through the kind care, the love today, have the love SuperChats, the impact today, we will always remember both it was always love.
Amen.
The love that fills this place today is a testament to the remarkable person of love. Every day, or every tear, every embrace, every moment, every memory shared reflects the difference made in the world. As Scripture reminds us, blessed are the ones who mourn, for they are become Matthew 5:4. Today we hold that tightly to our promise. There are moments of silence and clouds of hurt, but there is also moments of love calls to speak.
Amen.
Today, speak Elena's name. Speak Elena's name loud. Will not back up. Will not back down.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Yes.
Remember the laughter. Remember her strength. Remember her compassion. Remember the way she stood up for others, even while carrying burdens that many of us never really understood. Your life starts to come. You found a way to shine. That quiet strength is something that never stops. Like so many of you, I don't have all the answers. Circumstances around life have left us with questions, and our heart longs for understanding. We pray for truth, pray for truth to come out like God's right. So again, honor, dignity, and respect, and unwavering love. Elena's life reminds us that we never know what someone else may be carrying. Let her legacy inspire us to look after one another a little more closely, listen a little more carefully, love a little more deeply. Never miss an opportunity to remind somebody they matter. Today we dream together. Today we dream together. Today we remember together. We stand together. We know that Elena now rests loving arms of Christ, free from pain, surrounded by perfect peace, but she is not known. No more peace, no more tears. Feel that day.
Hang on a second. Let me pull off. I think so. Everybody wave. Everybody wave. Yep, we see you.
Called LBS syndrome. Free of pain, surrounded by perfect peace. And God wraps his loving arms around every person who loves her. The strength for today, hope for her. And trust God's promise and occupy forever. One day, united where there will be no harm, no more fear, no more pain. Until that day, let us honor Elena. Not only with our words, but our lives. Let's show up for one another the way we should. Let us choose kindness over judgment, compassion over indifference, love above all else. Elena, your story does not end. On for peace to let it end.
Amen.
Your love lives on in our hearts, in every heart that you touch. Your light continues to shine. Will always be remembered. We will always love you.
Amen.
Good job. Can't work.
Joel Boss. I posted extensively, I guess, about Linux. I was posting about similar events in my life to her dad disappearance. I took her disappearance extension of the same thing that I was already posting. I encountered corruption, a land scam that I exposed, and merch that involved sheriff's family and criminal police family in Lexington, extended family that's throughout the government in Lexington County and the town of Lexington. I posted about it on the 18th of March. On the 20th of March, I had the first attempt on my life by a police major, I understand, police major's son. On the following day, my girlfriend's uncle, Ken Ray, murdered, and the murder was covered up. I reported it to town of Lexington police. Nothing happened. I reported it to SLED. They said they're an assisting agency. They just help the town or the county. So then I went to the county, got 3 case numbers, gave SLED. Nothing happened. I made a bunch of noise. I finally got in for an interview with SLED. Supposedly there's an ongoing investigation. The dates from the 13th to the 20th of March, what they were interested in. Interesting to me that they were the 21st, the day Ken Ray died. So I made a bunch of noise on Facebook and Instagram. I opened up my account, it's full public. My Instagram was shut down. I opened it up, made a bunch of noise. I finally got in for an interview with SLED because of the noise. They said they got a call from Capitol Police. So making noise made me safe. That's one of the reasons why I made so much noise. That's kind of a theme here too with Alina is the noise that she made prior. So I guess my
makes
message
it harder
is,
for them.
Some people think I've made myself unsafe by posting on Facebook. I've actually made myself safe by posting. Safer. By posting on
Don't be
Facebook.
scared to say her name. Yes.
Facebook and Instagram and other whatever social media accounts. Those are our public forums. I guess the powers that be may not want us to be loud and pick up on what's going on.
Right.
At risk of sounding like a conspiracy theorist, I'll draw the line here. But I did want to say something. I didn't want to be here for Elena. I was not a prolific Facebook poster. Prior to the 13th of March, when I got a death threat from a River Bluff high school history teacher.
Oh, wow.
That's what led me into all of this. If there's a lying history teacher issuing death threats to the public for their interest in history, I need to know what that's about and get to the bottom of it. That precipitated my further interest in the land scam, and I figured out what was going on with the lying history teacher and the land scam, exposed it. Attempts on my life, murder cover up, and Elena's death is just an extension of all that. So, for me, I didn't know her directly. I knew of her. I've seen her around. I've lived in Irvine and Lexington my whole life. Still live right here in town, half a mile. So anyway, again, I'm still lost. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you.
And the corruption in Lexington County actually goes way, way, way back. And I know this for a fact. My uncle is literally still being serving crime for murder that he did not commit because he was framed by James Spence. And I will publicly say that. The parole board has let him have his release. It's something keeps blocking him, and we cannot figure out who it is. And it's been going on for many years. I'm 38. He's been in there about almost 40 daggum years. So when I say this stuff has been going on way before we know who, it literally has. There's been way too much corruption that's been going on in Lexington County, and I honestly think that something needs to be done and bring out every single damn one of them.
James
Him,
Snell.
Steve Jonas, and everybody damn else, and he's a freaking permit. Every single damn one of them needs to get brought out.
Our father hired James Snell. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Got this, girl. Got it. Look just like her. You're beautiful. You are strong enough. I will be here today just because I feel like it's supposed to get done.
So she was unapologetically herself. She loves fierce. She would stop. Right into her front of her. Prepare to go to town. But those experiences helped shape her. Be the strong, independent woman that she became. She was a hard worker in everything she did and took pride in herself. She was beautiful inside and out, and she worked hard to maintain that confidence. After I moved to Charleston, she would randomly send me texts just to remind me that I was still her best friend. She told me that I inspired her to become a personal trainer, but the truth is, she inspired me so much more. She and I were the perfect balance of friendship. She loved Mexican food, Lake Murray, gym, getting dolled up, her fur baby that she liked to pluck. Saying WTF, that was her favorite word. Kayaking, hiking, cheering on the North of the Sun. Girl for back if that's she there for me through every season of life, the good, the bad, everything between. Shared so many memories, so many laughs, so many moments off the very truly loved her. So that she was so young, so full of life, she had so much fun like that. Still had more people to inspire. Or that just taken. Still pray that everyone working, find the truth, find the right justice. And then I ended it with I love you, my life. Think about you every single day. I hope you're my teammate from heaven. Great job, girl.
There's one thing more I guess I could say that ever since Elena's disappearance, death, and the national attention brought to it, I felt a lot safer. I didn't feel safe in my own house here in the town of Lexington. I spent 3 weeks in Charleston not hiding out, basically. But ever since her story went public and national, I feel much safer. Not completely safe. So even though I didn't really know her that well, she's like an angel. And I guess for all of us, just remember that.
All eyes below them.
Yeah. Thank goodness. Finally.
All
Yeah.
good help all. I just want to say I'm not stopping exposing truth. Period.
Yeah.
I just need support. That's it.
I got 35%.
I'm not stopping. Johnny needs to wake up. But die. That's everything. They all. Look, it's like my father passed away. He tell you before he died that James Snell is a crook. He was paid him like $25,000 to represent him, and they should have won. The jurors even told us they should have won. It didn't. No, they're crook. They always said that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. Light a candle. Yeah. Have a moment of silence. Just somebody. I'll see that.
Thank you all for being here. Please hit the like, subscribe if you're not. Share this out to your socials and friends. Crazy stories of corruption. Lexington, South Carolina. Heard the stories. And that's everything I've been hearing as I been here for the last week or so. Actually, before we got here, I was hearing a lot about the corruption here locally. And it's kind of crazy. As soon as I pulled up, parked at Planet Fitness, and as soon as I got out of my car, sheriff walked up, stood there for about 20 seconds looking at me, had my gear, my equipment, and he just looked at me and stood there about 20 seconds and then walked away. Intimidation, maybe?
Yeah, we're going to get everybody into the house. I know while we're here. Today at 12. Watch out for each other. Say something. Don't be scared. Don't. Stop. Everybody don't get involved. Well, my husband knows I was going to have
whatever. I stop. I know it's dangerous, also dangerous for a lot of women
And women need women.
Yes. Amen. Have support. Period.
I did have one situation where I made my husband stop, and I tried to take up the girl, the guy coming after. She turned on me and said, "You go away," blah, blah, blah. Hold up, okay, this one's not one to eat. But
Not there yet.
just always
So
eat.
I was going to say things to keep yourself safe. Cameras, absolutely. Your phone is a weapon, just like y'all are holding it like this. Even if you don't push record, if you hold your phone like this and point it at somebody who's after you, they're going to stop in their tracks. And safety in numbers. Make sure people know where you are. Don't get caught out alone. Don't be solicited somewhere.
You've done said more than what the sheriff's department said when they were talking about it, when they didn't even know what happened. They didn't warn people that you don't even know what's happening. You know? I mean, they should have said the same thing he said.
I was already posting about psychosis being used as a mechanism to affect death, disappearance, murder.
True manipulation.
Before Elena's case came up. So, I was already talking about this stuff on Facebook and using the cameras, safety in numbers. I'm kind of a lone wolf, so I don't really have, I don't have anybody tracking me. I think that's a little bit naive to think that if you're being tracked by your family members that you're safe, because you're still not safe. Really, you need safety in numbers and you need camera. Safety in numbers. That's really. Also, personal alarms. I invested in a couple. They're in my truck right now, but you can flip the keychain on to something, and once you pull it, Sabre makes them. There's probably others, but as soon as you pull it off the keychain, it makes a bunch of noise. Yeah.
I give for gifts a lot. Now,
yeah.
They're wonderful.
I would say too, keep your guns locked up. Maybe better than locked up. I actually had my parents seal my gun safe with tape and marker around the edge so that if anybody tampers with it, because another theme in all of this is basically deaths that are classified improperly by the coroner's office or deputy coroners. I don't know who, but I've said overdose, suicide with a gun, death from no cause at all. They're made out to be murders or suicide or whatever instead of murder. So your own gun can be used against you to make it look like you committed suicide.
Like Micah.
That's another theme in all this.
Like Micah.
Suicidal or whatever. Once they committed suicide, they were already on that path. Yeah, that's bullshit. And there are a number of suicides and other deaths in Lexington that I believe have been classified incorrectly.
Justice for Micah Miller as well.
I don't know whether the autopsy is conclusive in Elena's case, but autopsies aren't ever completely exhaustive. I theorize it could have been a neurotoxin. Are they checking for neurotoxin? It looks to me she had psychosis. What caused it? Exactly. So yeah, I believe that there are old families in Lexington. They've been around for a long time. They're interrelated. So that's another thing. When you're talking to somebody in the police office or the county sheriff's office or the administrative office of the town or the county, frankly, I don't know how far this extends to state level, federal level. It's kind of interesting when I tell my story. They actually, the majority of folks actually say, yeah, corruption everywhere, and it's all the way to the federal level. That's the majority of the response that I get, and I'm like, well, did y'all hear me say murder? Because to me, it's shocking. But apparently a lot of people are just nonchalant about this and apathetic. I don't like it. I guess I'm an ethical person. I don't. And I think the same for all of us. Like make noise, talk about it. Don't just go along with it. It needs to be exposed. It needs to be fixed. So I'm glad you guys put on this event. I'm glad I can be a part of it. Thank you very much. And by the way, I don't make any money, and I don't care about clicks. All I care about is justice. Yeah.
And I'm going to put in for something to try to get tracking devices banned.
Yeah, your phone is a tracking device. They were tracking me on using my phone. So you think that they can't track you unless you have an AirTag on you or something? They're tracking your phone.
Oh, I'm talking about domestic violence.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, that's another thing. Like, and I don't even know whether to try to thwart the tracking. Are the good guys tracking me too, or only the bad guys? Are there good guys? I don't even know. But they can track you with your phone. I mean, what I encounter is criminal police, and if your phone is putting out a signal, they can track it, and if they have a reason to track it, they are tracking it. Yeah, they will, and they absolutely were tracking my phone. I actually found in my phone when I was turning tracking services off, I would scroll down and scroll back up, and the switch was toggled back over. So I thought I was turning off tracking. It wasn't actually turning on. So my phone was bugged. I'm still carrying the same phone though. They are tracking me with this phone. Well, I made so much noise at this point. If they kill me, it'll make even more noise. Yeah, it's been pretty scary, but it's been very scary. But yeah, I feel safer. Yeah. Not completely. I have a razor and my head's on a swivel, and I got my running shoes on. For real, I mean, I used to wear flip flops everywhere. I've gotten comfortable wearing flip flops again a little bit, but I put my running shoes on and wear them at the time because, frankly, that's another way to keep yourself safe. All ass. Yeah. It was tough to decide whether to go to Charleston or come to this. I might go to Charleston now.
Oh, I'm just here just to support. Oh, I'm just here just to support. If you want to share anything. Right. I know everybody's crying. Oh. The breeze feels good too.
I've heard about it.
So I'm not sure about the dove. They might have canceled it because of the storms. They almost canceled the Vigil. It was a last minute kind of thing. So that might have happened. Thank you all for being here. Please like, subscribe. Sounds a lot like Mike and Miller, right? The corruption around here, Myrtle Beach. Using suicide, mental health. Hide these crimes they want to commit. It all sounds so similar. And it's very beautiful out here. You guys can see we got a lake out here, a restaurant, a bar, a walking path back here. Very peaceful. Nice cool breeze coming off the lake. I don't know if you can hear it or if my windscreen for the mic is working tremendous. By the way, we're rolling with our new microphone.
What I exposed has to do with the Riverville High School site for just 13 years.
So that was a crazy story, that gentleman. But he's right. People think that posting on social media
But I didn't even pay attention back in 2000.
is not safe, but actually it's the most safe you can be. The more noise, the more attention that you bring it, the less that they can manipulate it. As you can see, beautiful restaurant, such. Beautiful out here. Very peaceful. So we have more footage for you guys. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely check out our HD footage that we posted yesterday in the video section, raw HD of the spot where Elena was found. Little exploring as well. Also, there's a lot of discussion about this vehicle driving back there. We got more footage for you to show. If somebody drove a vehicle back there, they would have been stuck for a good long while. So I got GoPro photos, GoPro video, raw HD. We're going to show you. I went back there a little bit further. Also, we got nighttime footage of the spot as well. So we're going to be showing that at some point this weekend. So if you are a member, you got a whole bunch of videos this week already. You're going to have a whole bunch more coming tonight and tomorrow. And then we'll put something together for the public that everybody can check out. So look for that. Definitely. Because, look, we can go there in the daytime. So many more questions. Again, where is the Exxon CCTV video? I'm going to be going into that as well, showing you that both of those cameras would have caught something. There's no way that the last scene was 9:17 p.m. Not happening. Last scene should have been 10 p.m. Exxon gas station. No matter what idea, possibility that she could have went to get in that spot, I'm telling you right now, it would have been on CCTV Exxon gas station. Where's it at? Or if it did exist and the police didn't put it out there, what's up with that? What's up with that? So now when it comes to the daytime footage, very important because we're able to explore, show you. I got more again coming to the daytime in another area. But we got that nighttime footage coming because that is the most important. What woman, if she's scared that somebody is following her, that somebody's chasing her, that somebody's after her. What woman walks back there in that path between 9:17 p.m. and 10 p.m. to then where she was found? What woman? I've talked to a lot of women. Not any women will. I wouldn't. Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be very important to show you the nighttime footage, because I can show you the daytime. You can see everything, photos, all that stuff. It's beautiful, but at the same time, you got to have that nighttime footage. It's the exact time that Elena would have been walking back there. Same foliage, same darkness, same light, if there is any. But you're going to get it all, and you're going to see. It doesn't even make any more sense, right? So when we went there a couple of days ago, got our stuff, we went down in the spot. A lot of things didn't make sense after that. Even more. So hang tight for that. It'll be a late night getting back. But starting this weekend, we're going to be starting our deep dives. We've done all the investigation. Still not done. Still got more to do, but got a good chunk out of the way. And we're going to be starting our deep dives this weekend, part 1. We're going to be going through all my footage, the timelines, the information, the ring cam, everything. We're going to be breaking it all down, going into it, and uncover some of this truth that's trying to be hidden. Justice for Elena. And domestic violence. And coercive control. Yeah, we got that nighttime footage already. I told you all, I said, I'm not going live. Not going to tell you what night I'm going. Got to be safe. Because you know, if anybody was going to do anything. But we got that nighttime footage for you. I can't wait for you to see. Because really, when you're talking about the darkness, it already doesn't make sense, right? You got somebody following you, somebody's chasing you, somebody won't leave you alone. And then you're going to go walk on a secluded, isolated trail between 9 and 10 at night. I don't think so. Wait till you see it. Now, I got 2 different versions. We got the nighttime in all the areas, the spots, no spotlight. Now we got another version with a spotlight. So we got 2 different versions. One with a spotlight, because I don't think she was wearing a spotlight, right? But I wanted to also show the difference with the spotlight, because I want you to see how dark it is behind the spotlight light. It's going to show you even more how dark it is. It just don't make any sense whatsoever. Beautiful place here. Cool breeze. Very peaceful too. But so should be nighttime here. Well, sunset here. Let me see what time it is. 7:42. So we actually have about another hour before it starts to get dark. So I'm wondering if I definitely don't want to leave. I definitely don't want to leave if we're going to be lighting these candles, but I'm not sure. It looks like they're starting to pack them up. So they might be. I know some other storms are going to be Supposed to be rolling through at some point. But we'll see. Let me see if I can see your guys' comments. Give me 1 second. Oh, always. Always watching. But when you don't do anything wrong, there's nothing to worry about. Right. Man, that's a really nice poster there. So here's the candle. Right there, you can see it. So we're going to go ahead and wait around and be here in case they do light the candles. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
And again, we got along with that footage that I was mentioning, we have HD versions of this. So you'll have HD version. You'll also have a different perspective as well, behind the scenes, me in action. So that'll be coming for the members as well. Thank you all for your support. Without your support, I wouldn't be able to do what I do and be here for the victims, families, and community. Also, finding the truth, exposing the truth, and making sure justice happens to the individuals that commit these crimes. Thank you all. Because literally I could just chill back and do this, but I make sure I get 5.3K, 4K, 1080p, different angles, all that stuff. Just to show my appreciation.
Security. Security. I got you. What you mean, girl? Security. Y'all be safe.
Have a good, be safe. A lot of people are afraid to speak up. That gentleman that spoke. Wow. That might be why one of them is sitting over here. Because of all the stuff that guy said. There's a lot. But there's a lot of people that they can comfortably tell you their stories No mic, no cam. But you can tell just because of that, the kind of influence, that that exists. I mean, hell, you heard the guy's story. Everything he was saying. I mean, dang. But it's crazy, you know. That's the stuff that you're hearing about. So we're gonna go ahead and, just like any place that we go, out on location. Oh, you still made it.
Support. Yeah, I feel
Still
like.
made it.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything wrong, but I always feel that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
so,
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. Like, it's right there, you know. Yeah. It's the thought.
I wanted to show support because I
Yeah.
wanted to be domestic and just always wanted to solve problems. And when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, I think I met her at CVS because I got my prescriptions there one time. And I saw it and I said, this girl just
Yeah.
died. I don't know. Someone was trying to declare her and make her incompetent because she was leaving.
It's the same. I mean, are you familiar with Micah Miller?
A little bit.
Okay. It's the same. And it's the same blame, mental health,
Yeah.
self-inflict. You know, like,
I never believed that for 1 minute.
it's the same.
It could have been somebody put something in to make her not be herself, but she was more scared of anything. Because I remember going through when I had to run, I went to the light. So if something happened to me,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't just say that somebody left us
Yeah.
if they're not.
Right. Well, there's definitely a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense. I went down to the spot, you know, investigated all that area.
And I had heart surgery, and
Just
her heart wasn't the cause, but somebody that, especially in my opinion, must have learned some way where it wouldn't be detectable.
well, it doesn't make sense to me because when you're looking at all the different paths, especially where she was found, that Exxon would have been the last seen location at 10 p.m., not Publix.
That's right.
9/17. And I've already explored all the different directions, thoughts, possibilities.
And the door
It doesn't, whatever you want to come up with, it would have been caught on that CCTV at Exxon.
Absolutely.
So that right there is already telling me, like,
Inside job.
well,
Somebody knew those familiar areas, and something's just not making sense.
no, I mean, think about it like this. You can boil it down to the simplest. What woman that is being chased, that is being followed, is going to go walk that trail back there between 9 and 10 at night by herself? It ain't happening. It ain't happening.
Walk at night. Her friends even said it. I've met her friends because I've served them when I was working at Lowe's Foods. I doubt Sandra going.
No. And if she was walking along that street, there's more CCTV. Where's it at? Not Publix. From Publix to where she was at, found, that's a walk.
I was thinking
that's a walk.
If someone's leaving somebody, maybe it knocks the assets down. So maybe it's better for that person not to be here so that they can have more money for the death because they're not going to have them anyway. So if I can't have you, no one's going to have you.
That's how a lot of these end.
Because
honestly.
my dad right now has dementia, and there's this lady who's robbing our assets that my mom passed away from cancer and left us. And there's nothing we could really do. And when I've gone to the sheriff or my family members have gone, there's really nothing we can do. We have to get probate or lawyers. But in the meantime, things are just getting worse. We worry about him getting drugged or pushed down the stairs and said it was an accident.
there's so many instances of those cases, you know.
I had a
Especially
brother
if I can't have you, nobody can have you situations. So many of those, and it ends bad most of the time.
when I was leaving my kid's father, it got more volatile. And I remember calling on one, not because I wanted to get him in trouble, but I said, if you can't find me, he did it.
Yeah.
Because I really
That's
thought it was getting that bad,
yeah.
and I wasn't just saying it. I had reasons.
Yeah, that's when somebody says to somebody, like, if something happens to me, this is who had something to do with it. Pay attention, you know, because that right there, that's when somebody tells you that, just like what, you know, I've even been in that situation with a female where I've had to tell loved ones, if something happens to me, you know.
The fact that I learned that there was an investigation and he lost his job. I've seen dirty maps from New York because my brother was in a situation and it was a bad cop that was in the marijuana thing that was going on. So I know there's good and bad and everything, but I don't know if he's in cahoots with friends with people that he work with that might want to look out for him and believe him.
Right.
I feel bad. Maybe people got paid. But I think she couldn't tell everybody everything because the trust level, she didn't know who was going to let
see what
people know that were in there.
Like with Micah Miller, it was the same situation because JP manipulated so many situations and people that when she had a big circle of friends and she reached out, then it would get back to him. So she had to shrink her circle very small and also pick specific times that she could mention certain things, knowing that there wasn't a recording and a tracker
that makes sense.
And all this stuff.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what she was doing. I can't talk about it right now. You know, we'll talk about it in more private space and yeah, because the stuff was already funneling back.
She was smart because she put things in her Instagram.
Yeah.
Another thing where he didn't probably realize.
Yeah. Insinuation, saying it without saying it, stuff like that.
The person I once loved, I hate because I was really paying attention to this, and I was like, "This is close. I'm gonna go to the vigil." But I forgot today was July 10th, and I'm looking at the time and go, "Oh my God, the vigil! I want to go." And this is my first time viewing the park, even though I drive past it all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's really pretty here.
It is. It's a beautiful. I love the lake here. You gotta.
It's nice. The ducks. And
yeah.
You do have. I've never been to that restaurant. I always go to the laundromat, or I go to Missions until they move.
Yeah, we're gonna be digging into it. I already did a lot of the investigation throughout the week that I've been here, and this was kind of I still got a little more to do, but this vigil was kind of like the top off, and then I'm gonna be starting to dig into everything.
And I think the reason why I think he was able to manipulate and do all these things for so long is because of who he worked for.
The connections.
And he kept her away isolated, and he wasn't there. And then I read that she was a doctor, so
yeah.
And that's part of the isolation and making you feel that I'm the only one that can help you.
Isolate you from your family, your friends, get you by yourself, so you have to depend on them and nobody else. And
I think the day that she was on that can for the DoorDash, she was looking around as if somebody was following her.
Sure.
And I don't think she was paranoid for no reason. To look like, because if someone's trying to declare you, put you in a hospital, and the person has cold, saying, and then he went and go, she's not mentally right, and takes it off. You were staging something, but then you decided to take it off, but you can't delete it because you can see it. But
and you can look crazy for no reason because somebody's chasing you, and somebody doesn't know somebody's chasing you. So your anxiety, your panic, your uneasiness, that all will appear to somebody that don't know the background that, man, what's wrong with this lady?
Every time I see his face next to him, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I don't even know him, and I don't want to know him. And I feel like I've seen him. Maybe he was at the store, but I definitely seen her either in the stores and CVS. But I just felt like I could relate to her so much. She was a pretty young girl. And he was with her from her early 20s. So in your 20s, you feel like your family. Like, I don't know what happened.
14 years?
Yeah. That was like me with my kid's father. It was almost 14 years.
And I think she was the one. Do you know about the husbands when he was disciplined?
I was reading that he was a narcotic.
I think she was I think she was the girlfriend that was in the documents. I haven't been able to get concrete confirmation on it.
Mm-hmm.
But everything lines up. Timeline, photos on social media, everything lines up like she was his girlfriend.
Yeah.
That was in those documents. And so you see the kind of stuff that he was doing right there.
Yeah.
And she was around it. And he was okay with her being around it and her knowing about the stuff while he's a cop. It's like, wow, man.
She probably was getting tired of things that she saw going on, but she couldn't.
Well, she waited. They waited 10, 12 years to get married. What woman waits for a man for that long? Normally 5 years and they're out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't put a ring on my finger after 5. I'm out.
Maybe because she was thinking about getting out so many different times, and as she got older.
Yeah, I'm sorry, baby. I'll get better. I'll get better.
And he was older than her, so his looks are gonna deteriorate. And meanwhile, she's still fit because she was a very, very beautiful girl. She was into her fitness. She probably dealt with her stressors and went to the gym to work on her. It's just, I could just see through the evilness. Like, how can you do it? Just like the parents to that little girl that put the corrosive chemicals.
Yeah.
Trying to dispose of. Like, how do you do that? It's inhumane.
It doesn't make sense how anybody can do any of this stuff. You know?
Mm-hmm.
We're all a child of somebody.
Yeah.
You know, and would anybody do this to your kids? It's like for somebody's kid.
Yeah. I'm not saying I'm mother of the year, but if I, if you feel bad, because I'm going to kill you, kid, because you don't mean it. But to really do that, you can never do that to my kid. They should have just, if they couldn't handle it, went over and said, look, I would like to adopt her, stuff like that.
Right.
Not kill her.
Now, there's so many things that don't make sense with all of it. Why she was there, why you would walk that far, the darkness.
It sounds like when she was coming out of Three Rivers, because they're not the greatest hospital either, from what I understand. She probably got dropped off because she didn't want to go back to where he was.
Well, yeah, that's what I think why she got out, because they're wondering, there's not a specific rideshare document. So I'm leaning to believe that it was a friend of Hub's that was giving her the ride. And you're exactly right. I think that's why she got out at Planet Fitness, was because she knew the people at Planet Fitness. She could be at Planet Fitness for a couple hours. That guy can't. He's not going to wait around 2 or 3 hours for her to get done.
Yeah.
So it was a tactic, because let's think, this is the first thing I said when we found out that it was a private driver that was giving her a ride. What husband, your wife gets out of a mental health behavioral hospital and you don't go give her a ride yourself, bro?
That's right.
What kind of husband is that?
That's right.
I mean, that's what I said to myself the first time I heard it.
Facebook that she's mentally ill.
Yeah. What kind of, especially if she's mentally ill, you're not going to make sure that you're not going to walk her from the door to the car.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to put your hand on her lap and say, it's okay, baby.
Yeah.
Everything's going to be okay. You don't do that. No, Jimmy, go pick her up.
Yeah.
Go pick her up, Jimmy. That's how, It's the little actions that show you the truth. and not the
And I
the
looked-
make believe.
I looked on his social media because I didn't know who the guy was until it was posted and aired on TV. I looked on his thing and he's posting about tickets, selling tickets. And I'm thinking, your wife just passed away, was found and missing, and you're thinking about tickets. It
Well,
just was,
those tickets were actually when she was in the mental health hospital. She was supposed to go with her friend,
oh my God.
and she ended up surprise in a mental health hospital, and her and her friend didn't get to go enjoy the concert.
Yeah, he's a little bit
Isn't that kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, it's all weird. There's no coincidences in crime.
Yeah.
There's not.
I hope they do detect something showing because they're examining the eyes, because they said something about she wasn't that decomposed, so they can get a little part of whatever they're doing
it was
at the coroner's
so.
office.
I've been around a lot of decomp, different stages.
Yeah.
Okay. When I went there,
I'm wondering if
You
she was
can-
even killed there and
it's-
placed there.
you can still, it's still there. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah.
So that decomp was, with only being there for a week and a half, was in an advanced, I mean, a really advanced stage of
And
decomp.
I don't know who tipped off that she was even there. Was it somebody really innocent that passed by?
Somebody that supposedly was walking down. So here's the thing, okay, with the trail. Somebody that saw her and thought she was sleeping is what they reported the tip. But here's the thing, because I went there, and you should follow me on YouTube. You can actually see the HD footage where I take you, and you'll know what I'm talking about here. If you're going to walk that trail, okay, the one part of the trail, it stops and there's a creek. You're not going this way. The only other way is when you're going down that trail, and you can turn right to where she was found. It's literally 30 feet and it's at that end.
Right.
You go that way and you can keep walking. So for somebody to be walking by and notice her doesn't make any sense, because it's where she was at. You literally can't just walk by unless you're walking down the road. And then if you're walking down the road, well, then why are you jumping the barrier, and why are you standing next to the edge of the bridge to then look over, which would take extra to look down and look at? See, the whole story about somebody walking by and just noticed, no.
Yeah, it doesn't
No.
make sense. And you know, also they said something on the TV. I remember them saying the dogs was trying to look for her scent, and then they couldn't find her scent anymore. So I'm wondering, did somebody put her in a vehicle
Well,
and took her to that area? That's what I was wondering.
to me, because I'm not sure how she got there, because any of it, I don't care, car, herself, whatever, ATV, it would have been caught on X on CCTV. So that's always going to be the numero uno. But the way that, when you're looking at the placement of her, where you got to walk if you're walking to get there, it almost, somebody could have literally dumped her right over the side of the bridge and she landed right there. It's definitely a possibility.
But then she had no trauma.
Well, so when you're, again, when we're talking about the advanced decomp, you're not going to notice
Any trauma.
any of that. Now, if she was passed on before she was dumped, you're not going to bruise because your blood's not moving anymore. So when you have the advanced decomp and then mix it with that, it'd be very. That's why when Ashley Banfield reached out to the coroner early, and she was like, the coroner was like, "Well, I'm out of town, but from what I can tell, I don't see anything that says that you're not gonna, because she's looking at it from a picture. Again, advanced decomp.
Mm-hmm.
There's drippage.
Mm-hmm.
There's shrinkage. There's animals. And there was,
they could tell in stages.
right, and with the smell that's still there this many days later, there's slippage and
Fluid.
yeah,
Nice way of putting it.
right, exactly. Biohazards that are baked into the soil. And when you see the foliage on the ground, you can literally see where she was laying based off of the discoloration of the foliage, because of all the advanced decomp. So, you know, I never expected anything to come from the autopsy just because of that, unless there was some kind of toxins or something like that. But when they come out with the full report, that's when we'll know if there's something skeezy going on. Something's not going to match.
Somebody gets answers, because I just feel in my heart.
Oh, we will.
He did it. I feel in my heart. And I don't even know him. I know people probably think I'm a witch that are friends or family related to him, but it is just so obvious, because you're not going to lie on yourself in a diary.
Yeah, well, we're gonna find out who and
I hope there's closure. My brother never got closure in his homicide in the military, but I hope that she gets closure and stuff.
Yeah. Well, here, let me write down this and come hang along and help us get the truth.
Thank you.
We're gonna be doing deep dive on everything, my footage, the ring cameras, the timelines. Yeah. After I went there and got all of that and was kind of putting myself in that atmosphere, there's so many things that don't even, like, way more than before that don't make sense. And so
I truly believe Sandra when she spoke.
Hopefully she's okay, because
she feels bad because she didn't get the phone call when she was transferring. It was on June 4th.
Yeah.
But it's not good.
Yeah. Yeah. It's and prayers to her too, because what Henry's doing.
How you doing? That's not that.
Oh no, thank you, and thank you for.
I want to join your team.
I'm sorry, what?
I want to join your team.
Oh, well, here, let me and thank you for putting this on. It's very beautiful.
And thank you for conversating. I'm Michelle, by the way. Yeah. Oh, and this is your.
Yeah, that's the YouTube.
Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm here to support. I didn't know her well, but I believe I met her. Yes, I saw her story. But I didn't say that.
No.
She didn't walk across that street. I don't, because I know when I went through domestic violence, I told her when I said I'm missing. Right here. I was like, and dirty, one horse of love. I can imagine I'm gonna have you. If I'm still married to you, then I get more assets. I'm thinking of everything. Started that. Like you just said. I get that. Best friend. With my sister. My godson was murdered 2 years ago. Roadtown double homicide. My brother was murdered. And that first day I met I felt like that. So that every time I hear that. I really know because yeah. I don't believe. And a beautiful woman that classy is not going to walk in the woods. Scared her like walk in the woods.
If she's being chased by somebody.
And when I watched the DoorDash video, I said, she's not crazy. She's being followed. She's looking to see. She's trying to get away. They would find her. She probably had anxiety. She was trying to get away from trying to put her in a nutty bun. Yep. Sorry to say that.
No, it's true, because that's the only thing that makes sense to me about pretending to be somebody's store guy. Because you're literally trying to think of ways to.
Yeah.
Because other than that, how does any of that? You didn't ask for a cash tip if that was your goal. Like, there's so many other things that are like, okay, if you did this, well, maybe it was because of this. Maybe you needed help. Well, you didn't reach out to anybody for help when you stepped in. Like, there's so many things that it's like, if you, why did you do this?
Why'd you run from the taxi driver?
Because I think she knew somebody was trying to get her, and she didn't want to go back. Yep. It makes sense with all the cameras and stuff, but nobody can see what happens on the cameras. This is odd to me.
I've been out there, but I haven't had the guts to go down. And since you said the smell's still there,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I want to go down there.
Well,
I know her friend Sandra feels so bad because I watched her on YouTube. I've served her at Lowe's Foods. I used to work there. So I was like, I recognize Sandra. I know Sandra from seeing her in the store, but I definitely recognize Elena. I think I saw her when I got my prescriptions. And I think, did she ever wear braids on both sides? Because I think maybe one time I saw her braids. I could be wrong, but
I didn't know her, but
it hit me because I went through it. I came to support. I didn't want anybody thinking I'm here like for the husband. I'm here to support Elena because I need to.
no, I think one of them already came by.
Oh, the car. Oh, I kept looking. Oh, yeah, I was watching all that. Yeah, I saw him. He didn't even get out far.
No.
Mm-hmm. No, he didn't. Actually, he was actually parked down here, and he sat, and then he came and slowly came in, and he parked where the bikes were, and he sat there for a little bit. Your bike was turned right here, and then he kind of slowly over there.
Stupid, but and they do lie at the
No. We'll see.
Well, I'm Team Elena Moore.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
For coming.
I hope her family gets answers. Won't bring her back, but it could prevent him maybe from doing it again to somebody else.
Well,
Yeah, because I think him slipping his ex some shit was one time more than enough. Yeah. If he's got an alibi.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure.
Wow, well, guess what?
There's two How can you do
Arrest anybody.
the poor little 4-year-old?
No one has been arrested me yet. But I was warned that if I keep speaking, yada yada, that they're finding out they're getting named. And I was like, well, here's the thing about when you try to sue someone for slander and defamation, you have to prove that what they are saying about you is not correct. And what the hell I've been doing, I'm very vocal and very blunt. Right. It's actually a state fact. I mean, it's literally fact. I got some of them right up in here. So you can't sit there and I was like, yeah.
They're so hard to win in court. Like, that's why, like, with her cease and desist, I could already tell it was a joke because she didn't, like, you gotta be.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta be going crazy. They just use it as a tactic to try and get
really, it wasn't
it
just
works
about.
most of the time because most people don't know.
Well, it really wasn't about. It wasn't just him. Okay, so she pretty much told me a couple weeks ago because.
Oh, no.
Long story short, I didn't know. I only knew of her name. Okay, I never met her before. I just always heard stories. So me and her were just conversating. I was just trying to be nice. Gotta. Well, one thing went to another, and she was telling me. I said, "Well, okay, well, I'm working for two. So who is your ex?" And she said his name, and I was like, "Wow, that's crazy." I said, "Because that's one of my good friends." I said, "His whole family, like his parents and my parents, were friends.
Right.
His parents had." Right. Well, here comes that one Friday, and I was on the way to Orangeburg, and she said, "You have to know because I just can't touch them this year. My damn name got to die." And I was like, "Well, for one, I don't appreciate you coming and asking me something like that. I already told you those are my friends. Please don't put me in the middle between y'all's conflict. I mean, I understand that with public, the way John has said,
Right.
but so whenever her, the uncle of her kids, whenever he opposed that's on the
It's you're gonna have
because there's actually literally proof that there's not. Some stuff Donald and that's actually proof throughout the years. I never got to meet her. There was one time in particular, she was ready to come up to the bar. I turned it off when they on the bar, and I said, they called me up, and I said, okay, I'm on the way. I said, I'll let her bring a sign up here. I'll handle it.
Right.
She never showed up. But see, like I said, I never met her. I was just trying to be nice to her. Yeah, when we first had, I was like, we don't know each other, but I'm here if you want to yell, scream, vent, whatever. I'm here. I was just trying to be nice. That's the type of person I am. But
Yeah.
then it went this small ass world. We kind of, you know what I mean? I had no idea, but for her to come and I was nice about it. I was like, please, don't bring me into that personal stuff. You know what I mean? Then I said I'll still be there for you when it comes to Elena. But when it comes to my boys, no, I'm sorry. You want to leave me out of that? Oh, she slipped. Oh, you. I mean, I was like, I just let her keep on messaging, and I was like, and she said, "Don't ever text me again, da da da." And I mean, I was still driving here, go doop doop doop, and I was like, "But yet you're still." I'm like, okay. Mm-hmm. I'm like, and I still have not responded. I was like, I mean, I understand that. Yeah, I understand that, but when someone asks you, "Hey, can you please not?" You don't flip out on them about that.
I do understand.
Yeah, I've been here. I've been in a similar situation. One of my friends went missing years back in Lexington. Her name was Alina Kennedy. And I had talked to her like a month prior, which was not really anything like abnormal.
Yeah.
For us not to talk like all the time. But because we had like a year and a half, 2 years, we had just got back there.
Yeah.
And I was proud of her. So at least I got that. I got to tell her, I was like, I'm proud of you. Your damn head up. Being clean. Look at you doing everything I told you to do. I always told you you had it in here. You had it in here. You just actually had to put it in work.
Right.
Then next thing I know, I see it across the news that April, that her family is filing the missing person. And then that's when they found her on the side. That's it. And those people knew exactly what they were doing. His whole garage was completely bleached out. Like this one thing. And the messed up part is the girl that was there, she didn't get charged with accessory murder. She didn't do any of that. All she got was no, whenever you report or whatever. That's all literally that's all she got.
Oh my God. Exposing.
Yeah. And the bad part about it is that wasn't the first time that they have moved her, that they have been going back and moving them with.
Because sometimes they make deals if the person needs to talk against the person they want to move that for the murder. So they probably work on it.
She admitted it.
So it's terrible.
Yeah, to get him to snitch.
And I was like, oh my God. So yeah, I've been in that kind of situation, but I never really done. I just cried and I just stayed quiet.
I felt bad when I saw Elena's story.
It's cookie cutter, really.
I really wanted to put on this poster. Yeah, she was a very pretty girl. She had a cute little doggy. But they took the posters with her. Yeah, I started to see part of a photo post because I missed the first. I realized, oh my God, the picture is. Yeah, I was a horrible speaker.
Thank God it was able to happen. That was when I saw your post, because I saw the storm. It was supposed to happen. It's so nice today. Got a nice cool breeze.
I'm going to start crying.
Yeah.
It's sad.
It was very pretty though. It's a perfect spot too.
This is my first time. I didn't even have a spot picked out when I first started.
Oh, yeah. It's perfect. Like you got the lake.
And this area you can walk around the whole. Because now I'm gonna really, because I do laundry sometimes over there, and I never really came up to this part.
I never really had to go. I was just very passive. I've never been here.
It's really pretty. And
I've
I
always
now I'm
drove
gonna
past.
want to.
But his office is right there, so.
Oh, that smell.
Mhm. That's where
I looked it up. And you know what's crazy? It specializes in domestic violence.
Yep, criminal justice.
Did you see the book they wrote?
No.
Huh?
No.
Telling domestic violence suspects how to get out of it. How to get away with domestic violence.
Find a way.
That's how his sister got out of the car accident.
That's how I did it.
Well, when you know someone
It's
is a lawyer,
they're good at what
I
they
do
do.
know.
You know.
And trust me, I get to actually do that.
My daughter wants to.
Past couple years, every day of time, I have classes that start, and then I'm like, I've done it 16 freaking years now. Because I went to school for substance and abuse counseling. So I got all that. But then school lost accreditation, and free.
I started criminal justice years ago. Yeah, funds. Medical, so we kind of
Yeah.
I want to do forensics, crime scenes, all that stuff.
Yeah, I like criminal
It's like-
justice. I'm really good paralegal that don't have a paralegal degree. One of my closest friends. Each family will blame first, like one of the biggest law firms in the state. His first couple is the big ass case. And I'm like, because he will call me up and I'd be like, no, Tyler, don't go about it like this. And me and him will be on the phone for hours. I've been doing looking up research stuff for, but his biggest case, he won. And the first person he called me on the people, nobody called me. And that's when they were start building.
I helped solve a serial date case in the
Yes.
because I worked next to him for something. And I didn't think anything of it. And then several months later, I came with a sketch. And the sketch was up and said, wait a minute, that looks like Damien. It was different. Looking back,
Right now with this case, my phone looks like I'm serial killer. Researching everything. I've been doing that my whole life.
Well, we should get together and work on some stuff.
All right.
I think we could probably go together.
what was your name again on your show, by the way? Nice to meet you. I'll remember if there's my older
Is that where you said I had a nice butt? Was on his TV? I was like, you got a nice butt. I was like, oh. I was like, oh God. I was like, yeah. I was working that out. I make sure I got a cake batter back there. No pancakes.
Today's Vigil is
Sunday.
That one.
Sunday and one at Family Park. Family Park. Oh, that's it. In downtown.
And what day is it again?
Sunday.
Sunday
Yeah, that's 12.
at 12 o'clock.
I know they did one last night. That was unexpected. I mean,
That was just terrible.
Yeah.
I understand you get frustrated, don't get me wrong, but she was so lame. You can't like say, listen, I did something wrong, you had to dispose of it. Like,
there were sometimes where it took my kids up.
Right.
yeah. Like I even my daughter stuff on my phone, get out of it, you know, it's funny with
literally, so they said not, bring candles. But I'll take myself. It's literally middle of the afternoon. But they said, you wear pink, you bring flowers. They can do, they can do whatever, yeah. But it's that.
Her parent, well, I don't even know her parents, but all my friends, they don't deserve the title of it. They are going to get so badly tortured in prison.
Okay.
Oh yeah. When it comes to kids,
And your own kid, like a defenseless little girl.
kid crimes and assaults.
She was so cute, and they were telling two different stories online. One saying that there's somebody watching the house with her father.
Yeah.
And the mother saying, "Oh no, she wouldn't walk over the strangers."
Yeah, that's how they knew something happened right away, because they were like, "Yeah, you guys are like, we're looking for her." Like
She was in labor when she made that call because she had her newborn child the same day.
Yeah,
She reported to bed.
I think they planned.
So, what do you think about it? You got a kid, and you're about to have another one. What you do? You set someone up, then a family, they watch the kid while you go out the other one. Everybody, I'm in labor. Oh my God, we got to do something else.
Yeah, we got to figure something out. But I think our family members were asking about the arrests, and they started feeling like, "Where's the kid? We haven't seen the kid." So they knew that probably things were getting close. So they used the labor as a way of, "Oh, she wanted it off because I was a neighbor and I couldn't get her," and then saying that. And he was just too calm. He wasn't like helping with like the surgery. Very good. So a lot of people put their fault.
Aiken County Sheriff's Department is about to come out there, to help out doing the search or whatever, and they were saying that they don't allow the community or the public to use that kind of stuff anymore because it could possibly several evidence you don't know, and they said you can commit crimes. I said the 80s, 90s, and even start early 2000s, we still in it. Because when Gabby, when she went missing, we all got together down in the Blackwood. We all came together and we went search for her multiple times, and we still found her. So I was like, I don't want to do that shit, but I was like, okay, I want to come on again and get arrested, but I was just trying to.
I'm always watching crime shows, and I saw a thing on Sherry, the guy that kidnapped a 17-year-old girl, or I think it was like 17 years old, like something. And the father was like the pastor in South Carolina. And I was passing that house, and I think the time I heard something my coworker told me. It was like Sherry used to live there. I'm like, oh my God. And I actually looked it up and watched it, and it showed her going to check the mailbox. The dad looked out. She was gone.
Oh, you talking about that one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. What are you? There's a man named Craig I know that still lives that exact same house. His mom lives. They all live in the exact same property. Their next door neighbors.
Wow.
That was happening.
We'll get in touch.
Nice meeting you.
It was nice
You too.
meeting you.
Yes, you too.
Nice meeting you, by the way.
Nice meeting you. Sorry if I got in your way of the camera earlier. I didn't notice. I set it down and then I'm just paying attention. And then I look over. I'm like, oh shit, I'm in her way.
I
So-
did the exact same thing. I was like, oh, my bad.
No. No.
Now I was like,
You got a nice butt.
I did. I was like, wait, what?
the dog is so cute.
I was like, huh?
Looks like it has
Thanks for support.
It's his fur. I think he styled them like you know how they do with the poodles.
I guess so. I didn't see his feet.
Yeah, he's so adorable. Oh. My dog has like the little gold tees and fuzzy.
I got a 100-pound pit bull, a blue pig, and I call her a big heffalump. I was like, okay, that's
I
what
got a half Chihuahua Terrier and
I got a toy Yorkie. Her name is Pepper.
I named mine Jack's Biscuit.
That is every damn thing. That was like a perfect freaking name.
So
So I got them fixed, and then
like
the pit bull's name is Carmen Electra.
The poor dog does the dog like somebody.
What a beautiful night.
They just go to great, and that's another thing. You would have never left that dog.
Yeah, because the dog is like my dog.
Hopefully y'all enjoyed the dual camera stream there. Let me actually let's see.
Yes.
Nice meeting you guys.
Nice meeting you.
And I'm sorry I missed the beginning, but whatever vigil you guys have.
No, the thought, just you showing up, you know.
I'm genuinely here.
Yeah. And thank her. She's the one that set it up. She did a great job. It's good to meet you.
Nice to
talk to you too.
You too. I hope
You did get interviews, right?
Huh?
You got something.
Oh, I didn't want to bother anybody. I wanted to talk to some people here, but they were, yeah, heartbroken.
Yeah. That's why I was trying, when I was trying to talk, I was trying not to.
They did a great job speaking for the vigil. But you could tell they were crying. We didn't want to upset them anymore. Take you over to the water here real quick. It looks like it's going to be ending. Again, we got the HD footage at the death crime scene, depending on what you think took place, what your opinion is. I got my own opinions. We're going to be going through those this weekend. We got a lot of our investigation done this week. We got a little bit more to do. But we got the majority of it done. So if you haven't seen the HD footage, see you later. If you haven't seen the HD footage we put it up yesterday in the video tab. Check it out. Death crime scene. Exploring around. Things don't make sense even more after we were there. We also explored this vehicle driving her back. Not happening. I went there earlier before this vigil. Got some extra footage for you guys. Went down even more. Took a bunch of photos with the GoPro just to show you guys ain't no vehicle. Maybe an ATV. I must say that right now. Maybe an ATV. Definitely not a vehicle. When you see these photos, you're going to agree. So we're going to discuss that. Also, I already got some nighttime footage for you guys at the death crime scene, because just as much as it's important for you to see everything in the daytime, very important for you to see it at night. Because listen, again, I'm going to ask it until I'm blue in the face. What woman that is being chased, followed, harassed, being scared, is going to walk back there by herself in that dark? That's why I'm going to bring that footage to you. I'm going to show you one version, complete dark, just how it is with your eyeball. Another version with a spotlight, so you can see the difference in the light from the spotlight to the darkness behind, just to show you how dark it is there at the death scene, the exact time that she was left. Now, when we took you over there a couple days ago, we showed you, no matter what direction, no matter what idea, possibility you want to come up with how she got there, she would have ended up on CCTV Exxon gas station. It shouldn't be last seen at Publix 9:17 p.m. It should be last seen at Exxon gas station at 10 p.m. So why hasn't that information been put out there? Why is the tape such a large area? Again, check out that video we dropped. We did the live stream. Obviously, StreamYard doesn't do a great job with the clarity. That's why I upload that HD footage. If you are a member, you already know. You got like 15 videos, raw HD videos for you. We'll be having something out for the public. We did that crime scene for the public, little combo. Definitely check that out. Just a live stream of the HD footage. You get the clarity. Definitely check that out. And you'll have the same questions that I do. Start from the beginning. Make sure you watch the whole thing. It's about an hour long, maybe 40 minutes. Start from the beginning.
See how things unfold. See how things don't make sense. And then you get the totality at the end when we get down there to their location. So, again, we got more footage coming for you, members. Sometime in the morning, early afternoon tomorrow, we're going to be starting our deep dives. Now that our investigations are mostly done, we're going to be starting our deep dives. We're going to be digging into my footage, daytime, nighttime, photos, ring camera, timeline, scandals, connections, all of this stuff. Make sure you're staying tuned. Hit the like, subscribe if you're not. Share this out to your socials and friends. Let people know. Get us in the algorithm and give us a hand. Let's get this truth for justice for Elena. Let's make sure it happens. I love you guys. Appreciate you very much. We'll be ending here in a few moments. And then we will see you start tomorrow. Again, deep dive, part 1. Tomorrow. I do want to say thank you so much, Kimberly Benson, for the $49.99 super chat. And thank you for your support and your contribution and helping us be out here. The victims' families, communities. We will get the truth. We will get the justice. See what we did with Micah Miller? I told everybody from the beginning when I came across this. I said, damn, this sounds just like Micah Miller, J.P. Miller. Studied the book, copied the codes. And I told everybody that day too. I said, everything that we've done for Micah Miller's case, the dedication, the passion, the information, the indictments, the raids, we're going to be bringing that same passion, dedication, effort, and the drive to bring justice for Elena, just like we did for Micah. It'll come. We need your time, your patience, your help, and we need your prayers. It's a community thing, and we can only do this together. I love you guys so much. Please stay safe. Enjoy your Friday. We'll see you on the next one. It's so beautiful out here. Good night, everybody.